I would be very proud. That was a beautiful thing. Very beautiful tribute. Thank you. So, yeah, we're going to change it up now. This is so interesting ensembles. That's sort of one of the key things we like to mentor as well. And so this next number is actually going to feature just bass players, I think. Yeah, I know. So I say that quickly as Joey's trying to find somewhere else to be with his bass. So yeah, interesting ensemble. So, you know, the joke usually backstage, even when there's a bass solo, it's like they're dying out there, and what can we do to help? There's a bass solo, and everybody starts a conversation. Well, this will be an interesting one because that's all who's going to play on this one.
Bass is loaded.
Yeah. So they're going to play actually a great tune. The Basie band used to do this tune, Splanky, which actually the name comes from the splanky business that the piano does. So I don't even know how these bass players are going to make that happen and sound splanky like Splanky. But yes, we're going to feature John Lee and Louis Rudner and the ever-present Joey Smith on this beautiful rendition. Off you go, boys. Wasn't that amazing? Absolutely. So that was patterned after three other really good bass players who originally did that. It would have been Ray Brown and John Clayton and Christian McBride. Yeah, they did that.
Joyce Spring?
So,
Oh, well, I don't know.
yeah, so I've been doing this, and then apparently I'm going to play, and I should figure out what I'm going to do here. Just waiting for a piano plunker. We're going to do Joyce Spring, which is a Clifford Brown tune. Yeah, I am not Clifford Brown.
You are Mr. Dave Fuello.
I am Mr. Dave Flello, and welcome to Herman's and the UJAM. This is our faculty night concert for the UJAM Summer Jazz Camp. Actually called a Jam Camp, which is what we're really doing here is jamming. Anyway, let's get on with it because time is running. This is Joyce Spring. I don't know if this is working. Tom, our sound guy, isn't he doing a great job? Thank you, Tom, for doing this. I hope all you folks at home can hear nothing of what I say, but all of the great music that everybody else is doing. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 3. bring out now another horn player. And there he is now. This is Eric Hughes. Eric's an interesting gentleman. I've known him for a very long time as a saxophonist, but he at this point is the president of the UJAM Society. I know. That's what you get for not coming out to a meeting and everyone else raised their hands on his behalf.
Everyone took a step back. No one told me about it.
Anyway, Eric's great. His son was involved with their young All-Stars program last year, which motivated Eric to come out and sort of join the group on Saturday afternoons and helped out a lot, providing some mentorship of his own and his own professional musician perspective. Yeah, the microphone is working. Again, it's a strategy. Tom back there is a great sound man, and if you have issues, you take it up with him. So we were all asked to contribute a little bit of a thing for, a tune for this program, and Eric picked the most weird thing no one's ever heard of. And so that's what we're going to play. This is called Eric's Life. No, it's Fred's Life. Fred's Life. By Charlie Hunter, guitarist. So it's obviously in a guitar key, isn't it? I'm making that up. This is the kind of tune it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Rob Cheremy on the guitar. Damian Graham on the drums, all over the business there. Louis Rudner on the bass, and Ashley Way. Excellent. Okay, and next, I don't have to do that anymore. Excuse me just a moment. Nice. Okay, so we're going to bring out another horn section. I'd like to feature on this one Mr. Bruce Hearn, Mr. Joe Hathrow, and I'm not sure who's in the rhythm section. I think it's the mentor of mentors, Mr. Dave Paulser. Just take a few moments while Ashley cleans the piano from her moistness, which she has left on the keys. So just take a moment. Again, to remind you that I hope you're sending this information out to all of your people, your Facebook people, and I hope they're all paying attention and looking down to the bottom where it says Arts on View, donations, and give us some help. Again, this is our jazz camp we've been doing for the last couple of years, and this is the first, this is our third year, would have been our third year. We're really looking for, we had a number of students who were interested in doing it, but the confusion over these unreal times has made it a little bit difficult for folks to make some final decisions and for us to find a way. But we are working on that. We run a program all year long, the Young Jazz All-Stars, and we're working on a program now that we will hopefully be able to present to the students so they can get access to our mentors, which is really the important thing. And then as many opportunities as we can as things change with this COVID response. We hope we'll get back into playing live with people, just like this experience here, which is a lot of fun. Okay, have you finished undrooling the piano?
Yes, we're good.
Excellent. Looks like, yeah, Joey Smith carrying a bass. He's, I don't know. They don't really tell me what's going on. All right, I'll turn you over to Bruce and the band.
It's interesting in COVID that some people have changed. Some people are wearing masks. We're not sure about who they are sometimes. Some people take their masks off and we don't recognize them because they've shaved, they haven't shaved, they've had a haircut, they haven't had a haircut. We're all going to have a haircut. This is a Frank Rosalino tune that Bruce brought out for us. It's called Blue Daniel.
is this thing called? What is this thing called? Joey wants to know. What is this thing called? Love? Well, Rob is doing it. I'm not doing it. Excuse me. Just while they're sorting that out. So that last tune was entitled Blue Daniel. I don't know if they even told you, did they? It's called Blue Daniel. What a beautiful piece. It was written by a trombone player. We don't have any trombone players here tonight, so it's good that we played some of their music. Yes, it's, but beware the instruments that change shape, I always say. Yeah, anyway, so we're going to feature Rob now, Rob the guitar player. Oh, sorry, that last people. So that was Bruce Hearn on trumpet and Joe Hathrow on saxophone. And Joe he's got a great, when he was teaching last year, I sat in on some of his ear training sessions. They were just absolutely killer. Anyway, be looking for that for this coming year for some mentorship from Joe Hathrow. And Bruce has been in to talk about arranging and do some great stuff with us. So you see the people talking behind me, and I don't know if I'm getting in their way or covering them up. So I'm just going to let them do their thing. What is this thing called? Love?
Thanks, Dave. That's real comfortable. Yeah, I can do that. Maybe. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Rob Cherby on guitar. Thanks, Rob.
We did something different every time. A little bit different amount of
Where's that
swing.
man in the yellow shirt?
Every chorus a different amount of swing.
I'm sure you all want to get one of these shirts. In the merch department, no, I don't even know.
Yeah, you do. They're 20 bucks each.
Apparently, yeah, we do have a merch department. Those of you at home, I'm sorry, we'll have to mail it out to you, but you can still contribute.
We have them here.
And I know we have them here, but those of folks at home, if they want to order one on the line, Amazon will not be delivering it. Look at this shirt. It looks like $6 or $7, and we sell them for 20. No. Anyway, this one says faculty. Faculty on back? You can't get that one. Anyway, we're going to feature actually one of the people who had enrolled at our camp was hoping to be a part of it all, and then we dumped it. So we're going to invite Angela Verbruch to come up and do, but not for anybody else, but not for her, but not for me. And I think we're going to feature Bruce. Are you going to play trumpet on this one? No. Is anybody going to play trumpet? No. Forget about it. I lied to you. There's going to be no horn solo.
We're working together in September. We have anyway, well, that's
Oh, I don't need a chart.
Please give a great round of applause to Tom Bowler, sound tech at Last. Believe it or not, this is complicated.
Testing. Wow, it's already live. Hello. It's so exciting to be back hearing live music, isn't it? Oh, I've missed it so much. My last gig here was February 23rd, and I had just broke my ankle, so I had my leg up in the air here, and after that, of course, we know what happened. So it's great to be back. Hi, John.
Hi.
All right, the last 8. Okay. Let's start there. Last 8. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. A lucky star above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. I ho, alas, and also lack a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I guess he's not for me. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. There's lucky stars, but not for me. With love to lead the songs of love, but not for me. Oh, there's a lucky star, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I found more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool, I fell, I got that way. I hope will last and also like a day, although I can't dismiss the memory of his little kiss. I guess he's not for me. I guess that boy is not for me. John Lee, Joey Smith, Damian. Yeah, nice to work with you guys. Thank you for having me up.
I'll tell you, my hands have never been so clean. And then.
Thank you, Angela. That was great. Wasn't that great? Yes, and they all went crazy in the audience. And back at home. We're getting close to the end of the evening. And, yeah, Joey's back here hogging. And Ashley Way, the cleaner of the piano and other residue areas, she actually wanted to do this tune. It's going to feature Bruce Hearn again. He's going to play a little bit on this tune. And it's entitled Walking My Baby Back Home. Maybe she'll explain the significance of this tune.
Oh, this is great. All right, I'm born and raised in Ardmore. Does anyone know where that is? Yes. Nice. No? Pardon me? Yeah, really close to Coles Bay. And if you're not familiar with Ardmore, we were lucky enough to have owls in our front yard and raccoons up trees. And I remember feeding a deer, which seems stupid now, actually, because deer can actually really mess you up. But we had no street lamps, and something we used to do after dinner was go for a stroll, because we had animals, and specifically dogs was what we would walk. But I'm a hopeless romantic, and I love the music from the 1930s and 40s, and this song is one of those sweet songs from 1930. And it talks about what my grandma used to wear, talcum powder. Does anyone, who in the room, just state yourself. I don't think any of you are old enough to have worn talcum powder.
I'm wearing it right
Oh, we got one in the back. All right. Does anyone remember having a chaperone on a date? You're all too young for this. Oh, you had to have a chaperone? Did you ever try to pet in the back seat while mom and dad were in the front? Oh. Anyways, this song talks about things like that. And it's so PC and beautiful, and it's the way they used to write love songs is just not the way they do now. See, I'm still sanitizing. It's really good. I like it. Yes, we are, honey. Anyways, I'm a hopeless romantic for all those old sweet songs, and this is called Walk My Baby Back Home. Oh yeah, baby, right there. That's where I like it. I'll sing it, yeah?
Gee, it's great after being out late, walking my baby back home. We're arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking my baby back home. We go along harmonizing in song. Oh, I'm reciting a poem. The owls, they go by and they give us the eye, walking my baby back home. We stop for a while, he gives me a smile and snuggles his head to my chest. And we startin' to pet, that's when I get talcum all over his vest. After I kinda straighten his tie, he has to borrow my comb. It's one kiss, then we continue again, walking my baby back home. Take it away, Bruce. I'm afraid of the dark, so he has to park outside till my door till it's light. And I say if he tries to kiss me, I'll cry. So guess what? He dries my tears all through the night. Hand in hand to the barbecue stand, right to my doorway we roam. We eat and then it's a pleasure again. Walking, baby, walking my baby, walking my baby back home. Yeah, ain't that sweet? That's so sweet. I just love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bruce. Can I just make a mention of two things?
Are you actually asking me?
Can I?
Just do it.
One.
Are you actually asking me though, or are you just gonna?
She's just gonna do it.
She's just gonna do it.
Angela has a show coming up here at Herman's. It's a tribute to Ella on September 3rd, right, Angela? And I got a show on Thursday coming up, which is going to be a benefit, and it's featuring actually the great Shanna Dance, who's been bartending this evening. So give her a great round of applause. I'm sure she's no stranger to you all. She's an incredible singer. And I'm going to be joined by Kim Greenwood, Shanna Dance, our very good friend Maureen Jones, who's kind of like a pop soul songwriter, and Johnny Bridgman, and my trio. And because I have two people very, very close to me that have both been struggling for their life for the past several years, one just got a heart transplant, and one needs one because he's depending on his pacemaker. And he is a Make-A-Wish Foundation Kid of the Year, and he's very close to us. So the benefit concert, all the proceeds are going to Make-A-Wish Foundation and Transplant BC, and we're spreading awareness for that. It's right here this Thursday, August 20th, and if you can't come, tune in, and you can donate on artsonview.ca, blah, blah, blah. And you can also donate for tonight. And thank you all for being here, but thank you for allowing me to say that.
Wow, the power of me. I'd like to invite Mr. Dave Paulson, the mentor of mentors, who's going to mentor us one more time. No, he's going to talk a little bit about our program and what's going on, and then we'll do a last tune.
Thanks, David. First of all, you've been a lovely audience, both virtually and real. And I wanted to thank Herman's and the Arts on View Society for a wonderful job making us feel safe. And I think that's important, yeah. And I would encourage those watching online, by all means, venture out when you feel it's a good thing to do, because they've taken all sorts of precautions here, and we want to see more people in seats. Just it's easier when musicians are playing and there's a response, you know. Even the hockey games have canned laughter and cheering going on. We may have to resort to that, I know. The pies, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. And thank you, Rachel and Maggie, for volunteering tonight. Yeah. Anyways, as I say, it's been a disappointing summer for many of us, but it's put us in a new space where apparently things like riding bikes and playing music are enjoying a resurgence. Piano sales are going through the roof, they tell me. I shouldn't have retired. Anyways, music making is keeping us constant, I think, through this crisis, and I think we have our good friends to thank. We're blessed by having great musicians in the city and great educators, and I wanted to thank all the musicians tonight who participated. It's been a wonderful night. And UJAM will be planning for the future. We already have 2 more concerts this week. On Wednesday, Carl Rusing and Susanna Adams will be performing, not here, but they will be performing online through the Hermann streaming event, because Carl uses a program called Jam Kazam, which allows him to play in his studio and Susanna to sing in her studio, and they can connect through the World Wide Web. And Carl's going to be doing a workshop for us, and we are going to be presenting some workshops this fall on how to make music while you're socially distancing, how to use technology and all that wonderful thing. But I think through all of this, we've all decided that live music really is best. And I think, And on Friday, check out Friday, come on down Friday, or watch it online. Pablo Cardenas is going to do a Latin tribute. That was going to be part of our summer camp. So Cardenas, he's a wonderful pianist. You don't want to miss him. And then as we get into the fall, our Young All-Star program will kick in. As I said, we've got some workshops that we're planning. And we lost a dear friend this summer. Those of you who are from Victoria or Vancouver probably remember with fondness Hugh Fraser and his contribution to the musical scene here. And we are planning a tribute to Hugh this fall. So watch for that coming up with our UJAM Repertory Orchestra. So it promises to be a good fall in spite of our restrictions. Anyway, stay safe, everyone. We got one more tune for you, and thanks for being such a great audience.
So we're going to end with a traditional blues called by the saxophone player.
That's easier than me.
Or how about just play 6 inches off the piano?
There you go. Keep at the bottom octave. That'll be the most musical choice.
Yeah.
That's the first notice, too. 'Cause I
C.
played good. Yeah, I played on tenor and alto. My brain is not alive enough to
Okay, so we'll go twice in head, and then
also once minute.
maximum 1 chorus. Or are we doing 2 choruses? 1 chorus each. They can say all we have to say in 1 chorus.
But piano players say time should change, so maybe it should be like horn, piano, horn, piano.
That's a good idea.
Okay, horn, piano, horn, piano.
Okay.
I'm going first.
Dave's
Getting out of the way.
Joey's, you can trade.
Are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. all, and good night.
I don't believe we have an encore, sorry.